guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make this really pretty watercolor vintage map wrap with a really pretty decal that I found from Creative Fabrica. I love how this turned out. I feel like it's very different. I hope you love it too, so let's go ahead and dive right in and get started. So I'm starting off with a 20-ounce skinny straight from Maker Flow Crafts. I'll have their link down in the description, and I am doing the Mod Podge method. My tumbler is base painted marshmallow from Color Shot, and I'm using a really soft, fluffy makeup brush to apply my Mod Podge. It just helps me get like a nice, even coat. And I'm going to be going in with a white glitter called Diamonds. It's from the Glitter Grind. It is by far my favorite white glitter. And I'm pretty sure I've said this like 48,000 times here on my channel, but I just love this white glitter so much. I feel like there's no like weird like tints to it, weird hues like you see with a lot of other white glitters. It's just stunning. So I'm just applying the Mod Podge all over my tumbler, and I'm going to use that as my glitter adhesive. If you don't like doing the Mod Podge method, you can do the epoxy method. It's just like totally personal preference here. So I'm going to go in with my glitter. Again, this is Diamonds from the Glitter Grind. And when I'm covering an entire tumbler, I like to cover like the top 2 inches and then just tilt it downwards and just like let it fall all over the tumbler. It's just like a quick and easy way to cover an entire tumbler in one glitter color. So I'm going to let this set to the side for about 5 minutes just to let all that Mod Podge dry completely, and then I'm going to take this outside and spray it with Rust-Oleum Matte Clear Enamel. That is going to help seal my glitter before I add the first coat of Jessica Flynn's epoxy. So there's one coat on this. It is pretty much smooth now, and I'm taking this beautiful Waterslide wrap that I found from Creative Fabrica, and I am going to apply that over the tumbler. So I printed this out at, I believe, 8 inches tall and like 9.1 inches wide, I believe. So I'm setting this down in my bucket of room temperature water, and that's after I gave it a good coat of Rust-Oleum Matte Clear Enamel to seal it. So you can kind of see that I'm like flipping it back and forth. This is the biggest Tupperware that I have, so it doesn't fit like perfectly, but it does the trick. I'm also going to put just a little bit of water on my tumbler, just to kind of like prep that area where the water slide is going to go. It just kind of helps it, like, I don't know, it helps it slide on there easier, if that makes sense. So I gave this about maybe 60 seconds in the water, flipping it back and forth. If you've never used water slide paper before, you'll know it's ready whenever you can start very gently, like taking a corner and just trying to slide the backing off. That's a really good indicator to know that it's ready and it's going to come off really easily. So when I do full Waterslide wraps, I like to stand my tumbler straight up, and I'm putting the pretty side down and wrapping it all around the tumbler, trying to make sure that it is nice and straight. I don't want to have to like take it off and try to do it again without messing it up. Now I'm just trying to line up the seam as perfect as I can. And I'm going to put some pressure onto that water slide, kind of squeezing it together, and I'm going to gently slide it off of my tumbler. This is my favorite way to do full water slide wraps. I feel like it's just easier. I really struggle trying to do it any other way. Now I'm going to go in with either my squeegee or my hand. I try to use my squeegee, and I get really impatient with big water slide wraps like this, and I end up just going in with my hand instead. But I'm going to dip either the squeegee or my hand, whichever I end up using, down into the water, and this is just pushing out any wrinkles and air bubbles out from under the water slide wrap, so you can get a nice, pretty, seamless look. And then after I get through with all of that, I like to let it sit for at least an hour to really, really air dry and get all of the moisture and everything just dried up before I go and add in my epoxy. So about an hour, I'm going to pop it on my turner back here from Bama Cups. I'm going to add 1 coat of epoxy and then come back tomorrow once that's good and hardened to apply the decal. Alright, it's the next day, it's decal day, and I am so stinking sorry. I thought I was recording when I put on this first offset, but I was not. But I found this really pretty decal from Creative Fabrica. It says Find Adventure, and I just created an offset with it from Silhouette Studio. The offset is using some gold textured vinyl from Amazon, and then the top of it is just, I think it's just plain old black Oracle 651 vinyl. So using my straight cup cradle from Bama Cups, I'm using that to hold my tumbler nice and straight so it doesn't roll around when I try to put on the top part of this decal. Also, I get a lot of questions about my transfer tape. It is from Hippie Crafter. I'll have their link down below. I absolutely love this transfer tape. It's lasted me a very, very long time now. So once I get my decal on there good and proper, I'm going to pop this bad boy on my turner back here from Bama Cups, add the final 2 layers of Flynn Sister Supply Shop epoxy, and then this will be all done. After final coats of epoxy, she's all done. I think this turned out really, really pretty. I love how you can still see that white glitter that I added before the water slide, how you can see that coming through. I love the watercolor look. I love the decal. Everything about this, I love it so, so much. And before I go, like always, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day, and today's quote is, "Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy." That's all I have for you guys today. I really, really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, like always, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Be kind, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!